Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Rhett. Got a video today from the Financial Coffee channel. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. I just wanted to start off giving shout outs to Financial Coffee channel. His channel's growing. This video blew up. His average views on all of his videos are much higher now. My man.
I just got arrested again. This time for welfare fraud. And I use my food stamps to buy the pop, and then I go out to the parking lot and I pour them all out. This girl and her husband with their family.
You bought pop, which is soda, and then you poured it all out? Why did you do that?
Were next to me in their car, and they freaking called the cops. The cops show up as I've got like over 100 freaking Walmart pop cans all around me, and they told me to stop where I was at and put my hands up.
Why are you doing that in the first place? Why are you just opening up soda cans? 100 soda cans? Did you just waste 100 sodas? 12 ounces times 100?
They're going to arrest me for welfare fraud. And now I'm going to lose my food stamps.
For thousands of Metro Atlanta,
as you should,
are finding out they are no longer eligible for food stamps. The change affects Cobb, Gwinnett, and Hall counties. Channel 2 Sophia Choi is live in Cobb County. And Sophia, this involves able-bodied adults who are now required to go to work.
Got him.
Got him.
Why wasn't that thing in the first place? Like, shouldn't able-bodied adults work?
I just went to check the mail, and I received a letter from the food stamps office. It says, after multiple videos were sent into our office, we had to conduct an investigation. And during our investigation...
See, this chick, makes fake videos all the time for rage baiting. I don't think this one's fake because she uses food stamp stuff in her videos.
We did come across a few discrepancies in your application. It says, therefore, over the last 6 months, you received benefits that did not belong to you and need
6 months you received $27,000?
to be paid back. You know how much I have to pay back? Do you want to know how much food stamps I have to pay back? I have to pay back $27,000. Good thing is that they offer a payment plan, because where the am I gonna get $27,000 off of? And guess what? I'm not even gonna pay it. Y'all have to prove to me. Where's the proof? This letter doesn't mean anything. Where's the proof? Show me the proof of what I was doing wrong. This is unbelievable. Didn't your parents ever teach you to mind your own business? Or they didn't teach you that?
Cause I ain't got shit but a pinto bean up in this motherfucker. Who want finna feed with a pinto bean?
So my kids just got fired from daycare. So since somebody reported me to the state of Michigan Department of Human Services, so now they are investigating my last income for the last 12 months.
Good.
So my food stamps are on hold, my cash assistance, my disability, my kids' disability. And now the state has put a hold.
And just like the entitlement of her saying, I deserve all these things. They're taking away all of my things.
Hold on my...
No, we gave it to you in the first place thinking that you were a good person and you needed this, but you took advantage.
kids' daycare being paid for, because my kids have been going to daycare so I can get stuff done around the house, because the state pays.
So you don't work, but you still send your kids to daycare? Is that what the hell I'm hearing right now? And the state pays for that? Are you even taking care of your own child? Are you doing anything for your own self and your family? Like making money? Taking care of them? Teaching them stuff?
That, so now my kids are fired from daycare. Not only that, the daycare, somebody reported to the daycare about the TikTok I made, so Now they fired my kids. So now both my kids, so now I have to keep them home and try to get done because the state won't pay for it.
Like normal mothers do while they're taking care of stuff and watching their kids without the state taking care of it.
Because I have haters, or I don't even know. It's got to be something from this, because this has
Oh yeah, girl, we hating for sure.
never happened to me before.
So here's an update of me having to pay back $27,000 to EBT. So I called them to set up a payment plan. I explained to them that I'm not working, that I don't plan on ever getting a job. They asked if I receive income from
I don't ever plan on getting a job.
any other source, and I told them yes, I receive child support for 7 of my grandchildren. And you want to know what they said? Well, we're gonna garnish the child support till the $27,000 are paid off. So you know how my sister wanted custody of my grandkids? I called her and I go, yo, I don't have no use for them anymore. Come pick them up. I do not want them here. I don't need them because now they took away my EBT and my child support. I told her straight up, once the $27,000 are paid off, you could bring them back to me, so I could go ahead and continue receiving child support for them. So now I'm not even going to be able to pay my rent. So I have to, I'm like packing up. Like,
Again, I don't know if this girl's faking this or not, but I'm just getting outraged as I'm watching these
I'm
things.
taking everything out. So by them taking all my child support, I'll have it roughly paid off in like 6 to 7 months. So yeah, I'm going to be down and out for 6 to 7 months. This is
You get that much child support in 6-7 months?
unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where am I going? Where am I going to go?
She wonders where she's going to go. Well, let me tell her, she needs to go to look for a job. She also wonders what she's going to do. Find a job and work like everybody else. I mean, she's an able-bodied adult. But guess what, people? It gets even worse. Way worse. Because she has a lot more to say. So stay tuned for the drama.
So I just called my mom to tell her, because I just went to the grocery store and I ended up having to pay $50 out of pocket. So I'm telling her like that I have to call the food stamp people and tell them that they're not giving me enough money. So she asked me how much are they giving me.
The entitlement. They're not giving me enough money. You should just be thankful they're giving you anything and make it work.
I said $500. She gonna hang up on me talking about they ain't giving you shit else because you got an infant. I don't care if I have an infant. $500 is not enough. I'm running out of food stamps within 2 weeks of me getting it. $500 is not enough. They have to go up because the cost of food has went up. The cost of groceries has went up.
Again, the entitlement. Like, oh, they have to give me more money because everything's more expensive. I don't care about everybody that pays taxes to me.
So sis gonna hang up on me like, girl, you know I call you for everything. Don't do that to me like that. They need to give me at least $1,000.
So not only has somebody reported me to DHS because I'm making money on TikTok, somebody has reported me to disability for me, my husband, and my son, and they have also reported me to child support. So what happens with the child support? So if one of my children's fathers owes me money, it goes down because now I'm making more money than I was. So now I have to do a whole new, like child support packet because now I'm making more money than I was 4 months ago.
That's the child supports that help assist you taking care of the child. If you have the means, that'd probably lower it.
It might be going away in a month. I don't understand why people are hating on me.
You really don't, huh? You really don't?
So much. It is ridiculous. So now I have lost my food stamps, my cash assistance. Now I'm losing my disability, my son's disability, my 3-year-old son, because I'm a TikToker, because I'm making money on TikTok. This will literally be my 2nd month making money on TikTok. I don't even know how this is legal. Just leave me the hell alone.
Everyone has been asking me if my husband is going to help me out to pay the $27,000 that I owe to EBT, and he straight up told me no. He has more than $27,000 in his business account, and he says he's not going to help me out. He says, why should he help a person that in the 12 years we were together, I never cooked, never cleaned for him, never did his laundry, never did any of that. And
True.
I told him, it's to death do us part. Like, how could you just let me rot in prison? And
Yeah, again, this has to be fake. There's just no way someone's saying all these things right now. It's just ridiculous.
that's why I decided to flee the country. He said I deserve everything that's coming for me. So I packed my bag, as you guys saw in the video, and I'm just going to wait till nighttime so that I could, I'm going to take a bus somewhere. I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm going.
Again, you're an idiot. You're documenting everything. You're posting everything on TikTok. You don't think if they're really going after you, they can't just follow your videos?
So hopefully that clears the air for everyone asking me about why my husband isn't helping me. He simply just told me I've never done anything for him, so he's not going to do anything for me. Which is understandable. I'm not mad at him at all. I'm not telling him where I'm going because if there's a reward out there for my capture, I know he will turn me in.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, let me tell you something. If there is any reward out there to get her, and I know where she is, I will turn her in. Don't get me wrong, I am not a snitch, not at all. But just for her, I will become a big snitch. In one of her other videos, she claimed that she was married for 12 years. But she never cooked for her husband, she never did his laundry, and she never helped him with the bills. Now, let's watch the clip.
So there's a few things that I don't do as a married woman. Number one, I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number two, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he...
Again, I think this is fake. At least I'm pretty positive it is. But her attitude and what she is saying, there's plenty of women that actually say these things. So, like, as much as I want to say it's fake, the actual anecdotal evidence of what she's saying for me is true. There's women that are just like this.
He is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that. It is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number three, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. Number four, he is responsible for replacing any of his essentials like soap, shampoo, anything like that. He needs to go buy it himself. Even if I'm at the store, I will not be replacing it for him. If he needs new underwear, new socks, or anything like that, that's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable a perfectly grown-ass adult because then they get used to that. So, no.
But she wonders why her ex-husband will not help her pay the $27,000 she owes to food stamps. So yes, I will definitely snitch on her. Yes, I will do it.
Where people come to get their food stamps benefits. People we spoke with say they understand the state wanting to hold able-bodied adults accountable, but they say sometimes people just need a little help.
It's just hard. It's hard.
This mother named Nicole says she's lucky she's approved for benefits. It wasn't always that way.
Because I was there before I had my son 5 years ago. I tried to apply for certain benefits and it was like, you know what, it's just you're single, you can find a job, you can do A, B, C, or D, but it's...
Thousands of fewer people are coming to offices like this one in Cobb to get food stamps benefits after the state instituted new regulations in January requiring able-bodied adults with no dependents to work. Part of the deal, the state will help them find the work, but critics say that's not happening.
Trump ain't playing, God. This was effective only almost immediately. I got this in the mail. If you're an able-bodied adult without dependents, you need to be working because you will not be receiving food stamps anymore.
Yep.
Okay?
I actually don't hate on this. I really don't.
Yeah. And when you are eligible to receive these food stamps, it would only be every 3 months out of every 3 years. So within a 3-year period, 36 months, it would only be 9 out of those 36 months. Yeah. Get a job.
To everybody out there who's talking about this is what you voted for when you voted for a Republican because you're mad because they're cutting food stamps, I want to let you all know that I am glad that they are cutting food stamps for people who are able-bodied adults without a dependent. If you are an able-bodied adult without any dependents, why is it that you are receiving food stamps in the first place? Why is it that you cannot get up and go to work like everybody else since you are an able-bodied adult without dependents? I'm glad that they're cutting food stamps. Now, I am not someone who thinks that nobody should ever get government assistance. You have fallen on hard times. Sure. I think it's fine if you need to get government assistance for a time. But I think there should be a limit to how much government assistance a person receives.
Yeah, to be living off your government assistance, that's a problem. It's called assistance, right? It's supposed to help you move on with your life and, like, you know, keep your life stable, not live off of it.
Especially if that
Not
person
government
is
income.
an able-bodied adult. I've seen so many people abuse this system. If you are an able-bodied adult,
Guys, I used to own a gas station in the ghetto, and we used to take EBT. Plenty of abuse. Plenty.
the government is not the one who is responsible for you. You are the one who is responsible for yourself. It is up to you to take care of yourself. Now, if you need food stamps or you need government assistance for a time, maybe you fell on hard times, maybe you got laid off through no fault of your own, and you need government assistance for a time, that's fine. But it's a problem when you try to live on government assistance and make it a lifestyle.
My girl.
I shouldn't have to pay for an able-bodied adult. You should be able to get up, go to work, and pay for yourself.
Agreed.
I completely agree with her. I've never been on food stamps in my entire life. But
I admit this, my family was on food stamps when we first came here. We didn't have a business yet. I was like 5 years old and everything. And I think we got food stamps for a little bit. But as soon as my aunt got my dad the gas station, or not the gas station, sorry, the donut shop, my dad got off of food stamps. So I admit we used it.
Also understand that some people actually need it. So I don't judge you, nor do I blame you if you need it. Now, a personal story, okay? There was a time in my life where I really needed food stamps. Back in those days, I was severely broke and thirsty. And I'm not joking. I mean, I was dirt poor and homeless. But I could not get any food stamps. Guys, do you know why? I was illegal. Yes, I used to be an illegal migrant. So I could not qualify for it. Which sometimes makes me wonder, how in the world illegal migrants these days can get food stamps?
Agreed.
Or maybe, just maybe, there is only a certain type of migrants that can get food stamps. Anyway, guys, not qualifying for food stamps and not receiving food stamps made me realize that nobody will come to my rescue.
Yep.
I had to only rely on myself.
No, I just got denied for food stamps, right? And that's not the bad part about it, because I was already on food stamps, but I guess the month that I had to, do the thing, it was too much. So I said, oh, I got 3 kids, what am I supposed to do? I don't know if it was a man or a lady I was talking to, y'all, but they really gagged me. This person said, well, the child support office in the same building, right? I mean, girl, what? I already know that, but damn, you ain't have to put me out like that. What's wrong with you? I hope you see this, because you hurt my heart with that. Like, I didn't already know that. Duh. Why would you say that to me? Why?
Because you have too many baby daddies.
Girl, you ain't have to do all of that. That was low down of you.
I used to have food stamps. So basically, food stamps, people, you want me to be broke, homeless, but I can eat. What sense that made? Now I just got a big back, no place to stay, and no job. How do you qualify? Because you homeless. I need the food assistance because my money is for my bills. Them motherfuckers took my...
The ratchetness from this woman.
When they took them, they done took them a couple of times. I reapplied. They know I got a new car. Said, you make too much. So I'm just supposed to ride a horse my whole life. I'm just not supposed to get right, you know? Get on the good foot. I was just supposed to be just always asking for help in order to get help. So you don't want me to elevate. You want me to beg. And I know it's a way around it, but I can't believe the people from food stamps really got me fucked up. They got me messed up. That $400, I need that. Need it. Need it. Need it. Need it.
Receiving food stamps could be a blessing when you need it.
Correct.
But it could also be a curse in the long run. Not qualifying for food stamps and not receiving it was a blessing for me. Think about it for a second, okay? Every time you get free stuff from anywhere, you will do everything you can just to keep getting that free stuff.
Yep.
SNAP food benefit have income requirements. Your income needs to stay below a threshold depending on your family size. Now, if you go above that limit, you won't qualify anymore. That can really kill your drive and your motivation to succeed. So use food stamps when you need it, but also do everything you can to get out of it.
So tell me why I just had left the food stamps office, because I've been trying to get food stamps. I need all the help I could get. And they gonna tell me the only reason I haven't been getting approved, because I done applied so many times, y'all. I haven't been getting approved because supposedly somebody already getting food stamps with my address and my child name. And come to find out, it's my baby dad. My baby dad been over here getting food stamps and my child name, with my child's name. Like, what are you doing, bro?
It's his child too. I do think this is pretty scumbaggery of him doing it, but I'm just saying it is his child too.
And when I'm saying it like that because I haven't received a piece of bread, an egg, a piece of juice, nothing. This man, I have not seen not one grocery from this man. So I'm very confused on why you getting food
That's why he's
for my
scumbaggery.
child when we don't put no groceries in my house, but you're using my address and my son to get food stamps. Where is this food stamps going, first of all? Hello?
What's up?
Why I just left the food stamp office and these people up here telling me that you've been getting food stamps for a couple months now with my address and my son's name. What?
What did you? What?
No, I'm being dead for real. Why are you getting food stamps with my address and my son's name? You ain't giving me not one grocery.
Bro,
like, what are you doing? That's not.
No, bro, I get.
You don't do nothing for your kid already.
No, bro, they give me food stamps myself. What you talking
What?
about? Yeah, they give me food stamps, bro. I told you about that already.
So they just giving you food stamps, huh? A grown man, no disabilities, nothing wrong with you, and they just giving you food stamps. When you go out here and work, supposedly got a job, what do you get? Why is they just giving you food stamps? You're lying. You're lying. I know what the people told me. You're using my address and you're using my son. What are you talking about? That's the whole reason I haven't been able to get food stamps. And you know I've been trying to get them food stamps. You know I need all the help I can get. Why are you up here literally using the resources and our son for stuff that I need? I need those food stamps.
You gonna believe what they said over what I'm telling you?
We finna go to court because I'm sick of this. We really finna go to court about food stamps. I do not care because that's really messed up. You do nothing for your child, and you really over here using
to go to court with your baby daddy over food stamps.
my address and my son to get food stamps. You're a bum, and this is why this is why I don't deal with you now. But it's okay. You'll be getting some paperwork in the mail. I'm not playing with you. It's done. It's literally done. I done gave you too many chances. This definitely crossed the line too much. I'm done with you. You will be getting papers in the mail because we will be going to court about this. Goodbye. Have a nice day.
You know, sometimes people believe that I have no compassion and that I am very cold when I make fun of women that are struggling. I was illegal. I was poor.
Bro. Who cares about what they think? I know you're a good man. I could tell.
And I was homeless, all three at the same time. But I overcame all three situations. So I have no sympathy for these women. Zero, none, nada.
I literally got the same letter when I was 21, 22. And I was on food stamps because I had my daughter, right? I was on WIC, food stamps, and my daughter had Medicaid. I had Medicaid too at some point. But then I went to court and I was awarded child support.
Okay.
Now, after being awarded child support, even if that man made one payment and he did not pay anymore, they did not care. They were just like, well, you're getting child support now, so you can be off of food stamps. And I'm like, babes, this man's not paying. They're like, well, you were awarded child support. And they're like, give me my money back. I kid you not, I was in shambles. I'm like, what do you mean, give you your money back? I don't got it. Between lawyers, paying for my daughter's stuff, diapers and stuff, and this man not even paying child support at that time. You're gonna tell me I owe you $1,000-something? I was in shambles. Shambles. I had a heart attack. Called food stamps and I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry, biz. I explained to them the situation. She's like, don't worry. I'm gonna wipe it off. Had it not been for that lady, I don't know what I would have done. But I kid you not, I never have applied for food stamps ever again. Even if I was like, unless I'm super, like I lost my job, I don't have any, I really would, that's my last resort is to apply for food stamps or any type of assistance, because I'm absolutely terrified to get a collection from the government to give back money that obviously I pay in my taxes now. And even back then I was paying in my taxes, but I can't even get those benefits. And they want their money back. That was sick. That was a sick realization. And they're like, we need your money back, the money back from since you were supposed to get child support. Called them. She took it off my account. Never, even when he stopped paying for some time and people were just like, go back on food stamps, I never went back. I was terrified. Still terrified. I'm never going back on that. I don't care what it is. Like, no. Why? How? What? Paying taxes is a sham. A sham. Because when you actually need a government assistance, they want their money back. But then when I was paying into it, I didn't say a peep. Nothing. Where's the money that I pay into it? Nowhere. Oh, okay.
No, I feel for people. I know quite a bit of people that needed the food stamps, and the food stamps really helped them out, and they're on their feet again because of food stamps. But I've also seen anecdotally a ridiculous amount of people that abuse it. I think I know more people, or have seen more people abuse it than use it properly. So that's where I'm at on this particular topic. Yeah, we might need to scale it down a little bit. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you next time.